that's gone down in the books as one of the most violent shows I've ever seen. Like, even during Cold Hard Truth set, like, there were 3 ambulances called. Like, so
Whoa.
many people. Yeah, there were 3 ambulances called during Cold Hard Truth set. Like, and after that, like, the guys just turned around. Like, after we finished the set, the guys just turned around and said, "You're in the fucking band, whether you like it or not. You're in the fucking band." And we're like, "All right, sick." Like, it's not every day that you get to join one of your favorite bands.
Speaking of criminal, I'm going to segue this into when you joined Cold Hard Truth. I mean, how did that come about?
Well, basically, no second chances on tour with Bulldoze at the time. Like, Bulldoze came over to the UK for the first time in God knows how long, and we were main support. And we were playing up in Manchester with Bulldoze and Broken Teeth and Tempest Fray. And was Tempest Fray playing it? No, Tempest Fray wasn't playing it. No, because Nick, who's the drummer of Tempest Fray, he was driving 9 Bar. So 9 Bar was playing it, but that's where that came in, because Nick was there, because Nick was driving 9 Bar.
Yeah, so, shout out to Nick Serial. Hope you're doing good, buddy.
Nick Sell, yeah, man. I haven't spoken to him in a long time, but seems to be doing all right from what I've heard. But yeah, so and the Cold Hard Truth boys were there, and Cold Hard Truth's been one of my favourite bands, like, ever since I first heard them. And we'd been booked to play the Ruction Records Damage Control Fest in London that year. I can't remember what year it was, 2012, 2013, something like that. Anyway, and yeah, so I was talking to the guys from Cold Hard Truth, and I was really excited, like, because we played with Cold Hard Truth before, and like, they're honestly, like, they were one of the best bands I'd ever seen live. Like, just so fucking heavy, and I was like, oh, sick, get to play with Cold Hard Truth again. And it turned out that their drummer had quit for whatever reason, and and so I was talking to Lee, the guitar player, and I says to him, like, so you guys going to do the London gig? Like, what are you going to do about a drummer? And he was like, I don't know, like, we've got a guy, but he's not very good, so we'll see how it goes. And I said, well, if you want, I'll do it. And the guys were like, yeah, that's a good idea. So yeah, got talking to them, and I kind of knew how to play their songs anyway, just by sitting and jamming them in my garage. And I did, and I ended up doing the Damage Control show, and I played a gig with Cold Hard Truth in Bristol, which is with Nasty and Pay No, because Nasty and Pay No Respect were on tour together. So it was Nasty, Pay No Respect, Cold Hard Truth, Tempest Fray. I think there was another band as well, but I can't remember. But that's gone down in the books as one of the most violent shows I've ever seen. Like, even during Cold Hard Truth set, like, there were 3 ambulances called. Like, so many people. Yeah, there were 3 ambulances called during Cold Hard Truth set. Like, and after that, like, the guys just turned around. Like, after we finished the set, the guys just turned around and said, "You're in the fucking band, whether you like it or not. You're in the fucking band." And we're like, all right, sick. Like, it's not every day that you get to join one of your favorite bands.
Yeah, because I remember you inviting me out. There was I think it was a show at the Unicorn in London. I think it was like Tim's first show back since he got released.
That's right, prison. Yeah, because at that time Tim was in an open nick, and he which meant, like, he was allowed like one day a month off, and it just so happened that his day off coincided with Ruction Records, one of Ruction Records shows. So, it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
I remember going to that show, and I think that was the show where they filmed that Punisher music video, and yes, I don't even think the video can justify how fucking crazy that show went. I've never seen the Unicorn just trashed and just fucking. It was a war zone. It was a war zone.
Warzone's a fucking understatement as well. Like, it was carnage. Like, even carnage is a fucking understatement. Like, it was just crazy. Like, again, I'm sitting behind the drums. I've got the best seat in the fucking house. Like, I'm literally, and the cool thing for me as well, like, I knew the song so fucking well that I could literally just sit back on autopilot and, like, just let my body play, where I can just spectate while I'm on autopilot playing. And mate, it was special. It really was. It was special. Even being on stage with Tim for the first time for me, because obviously Andy from True Valiance was filling in for Tim while he was away. But even being on the stage with Tim for the first time didn't faze me at all. Like if anything, like the energy that Tim was getting from the crowd, and like the whole thing was just fucking tangible, man. Like, just ridiculous. Like the energy, the vibes that everyone was like giving backwards and forwards from each other.
For anyone who doesn't know, like, if you ever see Tim in person, he's just this big, 6'4", 6'5", big, intimidating motherfucker. You know, built like a brick shithouse. But he's kind of a sweetheart at times, though.
Built like a brick shithouse. He's a fucking black belt in Muay Thai as well. At least I think he is. But he is a nice bloke, to be fair. You know, like when you get to know him, you know, he's actually one of the nicest people you meet. Yeah. He's just really scary.
At least then, what happened was you sort of stuck around for the recording of I guess you could call it sort of a comeback album of sorts, Truth Getter, and that's an album I still end up listening to even today, because it's like the perfect combination. It's like the perfect combination of really meaty, very metallic, almost death metal-y riffs, chugs, beatdowns, an interesting amount of variety for a very fucking tough sounding group.
Well, I tell you what, like even to this day, Truth Getter is still like one of my favorite albums, and not just because I helped write it and I recorded the drums on it, but it just for what it is. Like, it's just an angry fucking record. Like, and as you say, you know, it's got elements of death metal, it's got elements of thrash, it's got elements of beatdown, it's got elements of hardcore. Like, it's just got everything that I love about heavy music. And you know, like when Tim came out, and he says to me, like, right, Ian, we need to get this album done. And I says to him, like, right, the best way to do it is to fucking get yourself a laptop, get yourself a copy of Cubase, get yourself an audio interface, and then I will teach you how to use them, and I'll teach you how to program drums, and like, yeah, we'll get it done. Because a lot of people don't know this, but the first singles that were the first single that was released prior to Truth Getter, C426, that was written by me and Tim in Tim's mum's front room.
Nice.
Yeah, because basically he had a day out from the Nick, so I travelled up to his mum's house in Boston to with my laptop and my guitar processor, and we wrote C426 in the day, because Tim had all the ideas in his head. Like, he had all the riffs, like how he wanted to structure the song. Literally all I did was track it and program the drums. That was all I needed to do, because like Tim like knew straight away what he wanted to do and how to do it. And eventually every now and again I'd chime in and say, well, do you know what, Tim, actually it would sound better if you did it like this. So C426, I kind of produced it in a way. But yeah, like I said, that song was written and recorded in his mum's front room.